Firstly, we have aging infrastructure. Years of underinvestment and deferred maintenance have left the country's power plants and transmission network in a state of decay. This outdated infrastructure results in frequent breakdowns and reduced capacity, making reliable power supply a challenge. Secondly, there's the issue of insufficient generation capacity. Demand for electricity in South Africa consistently exceeds the available supply, leading to rolling blackouts and load shedding. This is not just an inconvenience, but a serious hindrance to economic development. Thirdly, South Africa's power grid is heavily dependent on coal. Over-reliance on this fossil fuel has not only raised environmental concerns, but also limited the diversification of the country's energy mix. Fourthly, the integration of renewable energy into the grid has been slow and riddled with delays. Bureaucratic processes, regulatory challenges, and financial constraints have all played a part in hampering the transition to cleaner energy sources. Fifthly, financial issues pose a significant challenge. Eskom, the state-owned power utility responsible for the majority of electricity generation, is grappling with severe financial difficulties. Mismanagement, corruption, and an unsustainable debt burden have further strained the power grid and hindered necessary investments. Lastly, there's the issue of inadequate planning and governance. The lack of long-term planning, poor forecasting, and governance issues have all exacerbated the problems faced by South Africa's power grid. In summary, South Africa's power grid is beset by a range of challenges, from aging infrastructure and insufficient generation capacity to overdependence on coal and delayed renewable energy integration. The financial woes of the state-owned power utility and poor planning and governance further compound these issues. Addressing these problems will require significant investments in infrastructure upgrades, diversification of the energy mix, increased focus on renewable energy sources, improved governance and financial management, and better coordination among stakeholders. Only through comprehensive and sustained efforts can South Africa hope to overcome its power grid problems and ensure a reliable electricity supply for all its citizens.